Hi! Fucking more ding dong time! I want more bloody murder. Let's just move us over here. Here we go. Stop the music. Music is over. Time for nothing but murder. I really should try to grab Blingy Monokuma, just have him somewhere. Ding dong people. There we go. The song lives like rent free in my head. No. Wait a second. No, yeah, it's there. So, that one. Yeah, chapter select. Can I not choose the... Wait, can I choose... I want to change the difficulty thing. Hey, I can access the school store here. Neat. Can I not change it for the current chapter? I cry? Well, I guess we'll just continue. Chapter 4 ending, yeah.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Ah, yes. We were dropped this bombshell of a name for a reason. Making me watch advertising. I thought I had those. There are some things even I can't control.
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Woo.
The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
What if she's cute? Can't be ultimate despair if she's cute. Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. Oh, neat! 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. Pain of a junk food junkie. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. So let's begin with the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. You want to keep up with me? You must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high in that horse of yours is that horse of yours?
Well?
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder. And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
Huh?
Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. I'm gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
And you're okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against. And yet, I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again. We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouth and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. Boy, a new floor. I feel like if I don't, like, how is this not open yet, bro? What does this lead? Where in the second floor? Can I just press this button? I feel if I don't play this game for like a few days, I just feel like I forget everything of what the buttons do. Or start remembering a different game. Like, no, wait, that's from another game, not Ding Dong. So we have how many floors now? Oh god, like 4, 5 floors. Oh, there's a lot of floors. Where's the button? There's the button. That way. Nyum. Uh-huh. Yep, 5th floor it is. Nyum. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up till now. For some reason, it feels unpleasant. Oh, what? You going? Is that the frame rate or me going crazy? Is this outside? No, never mind. So what's in here? Oh, there's 2 classrooms right here. Hello! Catch me if you can. Wait up, I'm gonna punish you. Yeah, Gross is kinda right. What the fuck? Huh? Does she want to talk to me or something? Toko, what's wrong? Is she trying to say something? I think she almost... just a little more and I might get it. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what it is you're trying to tell me. She just let her shoulders drop. She looks so sad. I guess she gave up. Girl, he's not here. You can speak. It's okay. Oh. Oh my. I don't like that Monokuma's blushing or getting stepped on like that. That don't look legal. Anyway, this floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. I don't know. Fucking Jesus! What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled... it was sour, pungent, and possibly rank. It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying? It's the smell of death. Their flesh and fat and blood. There's no surprise in his voice. No shock. But he was right. I'd experienced this smell more than once before. It was a smell of death and despair. True! Why isn't this blood pink? Why is this the only red blood in the game? But the smell here is strong. Condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have... What, my fault again? Stop trying to blame me for everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened. No. It's quite the opposite. The opposite? Yep. Let me give you an itty-bitty easy squeegee little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs in those mean old RPGs.
Oh.
But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait!
So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? Bro, what do you mean the way you found it? There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears all the bloodstains are dry. And their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. This is all... really blood? Of course. I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way can I keep up with someone like that. There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. And then the door, and yeah, that's it. What you gotta say, boy? Byakuya, about what Monokuma just told us. It's like I'm not even here. He must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard? Or is he just flat out ignoring me? Bit of column A, bit of column B. Ooh, a lab. Raw! Rattle, rattle. It's locked. We came all this way just to be denied here. The sign in the hall says biolab. A biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. Kinda sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. Oh, you little scamp, Monokuma. Sakura would have loved this dojo. Hey, Kyoko. Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean?
Yukiro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko? I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Ah! Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey.
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
So then...
We're finished here. She made it very clear that the conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything any better than before. Samurai. A suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. The targets seem pretty far away. Gotta say, I'm pretty proud of my eyesight. And Taiko! He's like Taiko. Oh, sword practice. I thought it was a drum. The straw pose used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too? A bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of a super old school public bathhouses. And... ooh. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree plant in here and it's in full bloom. It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant?
Indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese South scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? No.
Hey.
Alright, neat. Oh, this is open. I saw the plants and it being a greenhouse, and I immediately was like, oh god, it's Virtue's Lesser Ward.
Yo.
At first I thought I saw blue skies, but it turns out they're just paint on the walls and ceiling. Oh, but the plants are all real. Been a while since I smelled vegetation. Helps me relax. That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface. Beneath their calm exterior, they're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore,
Is nigh.
they'll put their plan for global human extinction into action.
Well,
I'm serious. Uh-huh. Thanks, Hito. That's a big-ass plant, though. What is this? Thing's super weird, super creepy. Flowers are supposed to get this big. Is this thing real? Ah, watch out! Look! That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa! And the plant's all like, snap! And your flesh is all like, bleh, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing if I say so myself. A student at Hope's Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist. Although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. By the way, despite how it looks, the flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, and even people. So it's totally good for the environment. Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Spreading more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I better keep my distance. Stupid ass bear. What else is there? Shed. Just to be sure, I should take a look in that tool shed. This place seems totally disorganized. From a lawnmower to fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools. And leaning against the back of the wall, is that a pickaxe? Hey, yo, Minecraft! That's a hoe. There are different kinds of gardening tools here. They're trying to get us to become self-sufficient? Crazy Diamondo! Huh? There's something carved in the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. Bags of fertilizer are piled up there. So many different kinds to choose from. There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, we're actually gonna take care of the lawn. More Monokuma tokens. So many flower pots. Big ones, little ones, any size you might need. And maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. Okay. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. It's pretty useless when he's not on it. Actually, no, it's totally useless no matter what. Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? Chicken! This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that. It seems safe. I can look at the chickens. Oh, you're going to become vital for the investigation, aren't you, little chickens? It's a chicken. Not like gonna lay a bomb, right? Oh wait, that had a different thing. It's not expecting to be fed like humans, is it? It really is, right? Like, I can say that for sure. It's really alive, right? There's no mistake. It doesn't have, like, a second form, right? It's just Except for wiping the chicken cool. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love those little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly? 5, you know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6. At least in terms of natural numbers. What are you saying? What? You know? Huh? Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos.
30% right.
It's a number of power, a refreshing number on par with hand squeeze all natural lemonade. Okay, well, he never lets me get a word in edgewise. There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? It's for the sprinklers! Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission! Of course, the setting panel is locked, so you could change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. That was Makoto talking, not fucking Monokuma. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning. Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched. So watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyways. Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone! Monokuma, what? The fucking water fetish. Alright, bro. I guess I've seen what's there to see up here for now. Once again, nothing. Nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I have to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. Same as you did, bro. I don't think there's anyone who found out anything. Maybe Byakuya and Kyoko have some shit. One after the other, everyone made their way to the dining hall. Before too long, it would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team. Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, if one more person dies, we can still field the basketball team. That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. Can we all stop this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered. Okay. Kyoko.
Hey,
My concern was with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. Biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there. If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, or final boss, or tyrant, or... We're not in a horror game, though. Well... True. More like a suspense visual novel. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood no matter how much you think about it. Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
well,
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right. No, how I said it is right too. Byakuya, you piece of shit. Just like, no, I am right all the time.
yeah.
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. They used to be some kind of... That used to be kind of Sakura's job, but... Anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else. Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Huh? Why do you
So
ask?
then,
Because if you did, you must have noticed. The 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Something all the other floors, but not on the 5th floor. Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor's the end? We're finally starting to get a clear picture of the school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery. But that's the hardest part.
okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay. As long as we work together, I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, not I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. What's up, Byakuya? By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? Well, no. Strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell, concentrated. God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just from hearing you describe it. But I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
Other words.
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there? Stop, seriously, I'm gonna throw up.
Can't be.
Perhaps that was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Sorry, kind of messing around with volume levels here and there. Huh? You're thinking the same thing, then. My theory is, the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. That awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago?
In other words.
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body and of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true, then that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors. I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful. Alright, it's beyond awful. I thought I heard my door for a second. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Let's go, Hito. Well, there's a big garden on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed. Monokuma said that was called the Monokuma flower. Touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful.
Serious.
It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe, though. Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system just as much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold. Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know. Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, Hiro. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
What the heck?
Hey, come on! You don't always have to call me dumb. I've been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. So, what was the question again? Don't worry, you just answered it. Damn, man, give him a chance. Like, I'm sure he can count all the way to 20. Oh, fuck. On the wrong pipe. Love to feel it. Oh, kill me. Hey, Byakuya. It seems like Toko wants to say something.
What?
Wow! What the fuck? I thought I had a bot for this. Am I like? Hold up a second. There we go. I was like, wait a second. I thought I had my mod icon so I can fucking see these things better. It seems at some point an update must have removed them. There we go. So, why are you telling me? Well, cause you told her to zip it or whatever. Ah, I'd forgotten about that. Jesus, man! I know you like torturing her, but come on! Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, master. You took a bath? And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. Seriously? You're just gonna take it? Shut up, and don't interrupt when Master and me are talking. Okay, so what do you want to tell us? Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. It was this. A knife? Whoa, that thing is huge. It's like Rambo size. It's a survival knife of some type. But what was it doing in the classroom? How would I know? Hey, Toko, what are you carrying there? A knife! No!
Very suspicious.
Dog, why are you barking? What are you gonna use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife just laying around. I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. Nothing like her. Listen, more important, now that we have a knife, what are we gonna do with it?
You know?
Can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We know what she might do.
What's your problem?
I don't want it anyway. It's too dangerous. So what to do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on it, Makoto? Huh? Me? Oh yeah, I told her trust Makoto to take care of it. And that's that. Hold on, don't I get a say?
It's all clear now.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. They're acting like I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have bad breath? Oh, you didn't take a bath. You just had bad breath. Sorry. I'm sorry. It stinks. I'm sorry. It stinks. I'm sorry.
Fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. You made her entire life saying that. She has reached nirvana and will probably do unspeakable things to herself while muttering those words to herself. Huh? Master just praised me? Hey, good for you. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. That I would experience such a dream. I feel like I'm treading a line. And if I read this, I'm jumping that line. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad. And that's everyone. Okay. Yakuya, anything you want to say?
In other words,
Anything you want to say, Kyoko? Kyoko?
Yeah.
Agreed.
you know?
Oh. Wait, I have to go for all his reactions for this one? What the fuck, bro? Kind of forgot about that. There are a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right, 5 chickens. I love chickens. Let's hear some big and fat. Then we can make fried chickens. Oh, or barbecue. Decisions. Oh, or how about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right? I'm pretty sure that'd kill you.
You know?
You noticed it too, huh? That pickaxe. Huh? What about the pickaxe? Monokuma likes Minecraft. But he's still using steel. I thought he had some diamonds at this point. Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed. And the words crazy diamond had been carved into the handle. Haven't you seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy diamond. Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar, I think.
It's true.
I don't just think, I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before. Huh? Where? Oh, that's it. I remember. It was on Mondo's uniform, on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy diamond.
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on a pickaxe in the garden? Mondo must have snuck in here and done it, right?
Possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it in with him when we first came here, and Monokuma confiscated it? Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Huh? Then what did? What I noticed was the lawnmower. I think maybe we can use it to call for help. How are you gonna call for help with a lawnmower? I don't know, maybe I can use it to make crop circles or something. We're under... like... no one can see us from above, homie. Like, I'm pretty sure we're trapped in the building. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make crop circles. And we can use those to call for help. What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know. Well, back then, my personality hasn't quite solidified yet. I didn't think it was possible. I'm more disappointed in you now than I ever been. Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now. So, what do we do now? Well, starting today, you are under my command. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
No way.
Jeez, how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through that ceiling and your head gets any bigger. So, what does he want to figure out? Kyoko's identity. Huh?
Well...
Kyoko's identity? But Kyoko's Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us has a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro. Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant. Even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't. What? Why won't you tell us? I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean? Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? You mean amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
This is very suspicious.
You can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
However...
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done. So you have no intention of telling us. Then it can no longer stand by and do nothing. What are you gonna do, torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that, heavens no.
It's all clear.
I will simply limit your options. I cannot allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. But if she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on! A threat like that...
That's fine.
Fine. I understand. Good. You're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and said... And held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk?
Because-
Whether I want it or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
Maybe she really did lose her memories. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, right? Where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
However,
The worst school where only the worst things happen. Do you really mean that? Huh?
hey,
Can you really be sure that life here has been full with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us and without a word began to slowly walk away. Where do you think you're going?
bye.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
Heck?
What's her deal?
but
I think you went too far taking a room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Girl! Maybe she gets off of the attention. I can't believe her. I enjoy getting yelled at. You like that too.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing, of your heart beating. It grates on me. Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but... What's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus the situation, it's just like before. It's no different when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone. What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
I mean,
Cause look. El Diablo. It's you! How long have I been standing there? I'm very, very angry! Angry at what? At the thief! Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to tell you, there's a thief in your midst. What? My precious! They stole it. You're precious?
teacher had such faith in you. This is how you repay me with betrayal.
Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run into their fantasies. But what the heck is your precious? Shut up! I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street.
What the heck?
And he's gone. What the heck was all that about? Monokuma be like, Amogus.
So,
Hello, puppy. What you doing, doggy? What's wrong? What's up? You don't like Monokuma? You not like seeing the bear on the screen? Was he scary? That hit close to home? Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry Monokuma made you feel that way. Is he speaking? What would you like to say to the audience? No? You done? That's what you wanted to say? That's all? Okay. Yeah. He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? It likely has something to do with Kyoko.
What the dog doing?
They're just vibing right next to me. Okay, let me... The dogs have been cast away into the wind. The people are home, so they have been cast away. And they got so excited, people got home that I bumped into one of them really hard against my knee, and now my knee hurts. I'm pretty sure Kenna's head is also might have gotten a big bonk on the head because of it. Bless her heart. Oh, poor little husky. Got bonked on the head because I got too excited with my knee. Huh? I said, let's keep going. Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that? Ding dong, ding dong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bug bite.
Uh-oh. We need to get out of here.
You know?
We can talk about this more tomorrow, and about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precaution tonight. Stay in your rooms. Don't go wandering around. Not like we need you to tell us that.
Bye.
Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. Ah, that's right. I hate to put the knife away I got from Toko. I think the safest place for it will be in my desk drawer. But anyway, is Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Is there something I can do? Something I can... Bing bong! As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. Oh, bro, I feel you, Nagi. More important, did I hear the doorbell? Hi, Kyoko. Kyoko? I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. Girl? See you there. Hey, wait, Kyoko! Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I can't just not go.
Hey,
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay. I'm used to it. Indeed.
So then,
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? Does that have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
indeed.
That's right. So I was right. What did you steal?
So,
I stole this. Key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
so,
From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked? The lock was broken. What?
correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did?
Indeed.
Remember when she said in her note, I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. Sakura! Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us?
Right.
That's right. So that we can uncover whatever secrets may lay hidden there. She did that for us. She violated the school regulations to help us. She's already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place. I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to... Correct. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. Then what you told me yesterday about... Did that come from the headmaster's room?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Did you find out about Mukuro Ikusaba while you were in there? I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words,
She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say that the mastermind is that the headmaster is probably the mastermind? No. The headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoka at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba could really be the mastermind? Anyway, this key is one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, I mean, what does this key even unlock?
so,
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again, while I go and find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? Can't, that's way too dangerous! You're going to draw his attention, but we don't actually know that there's just one mastermind, right? It's just more than one person watching us.
right?
But it didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky. Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but stand there and listen. If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have been a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true, and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think what might happen if we
Why
fail,
is that?
I don't think you need to worry about all that much. After all, with no restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us all without a second thought.
See.
I see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove the hypothesis. What?
Correct.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them no matter what?
Words.
In other words, we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason to not do it, right? But
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
we know the danger. But if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us, and with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. Don't say that, girl! Don't raise those death flags! If something happens...
However,
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it. And death without meaning is unappealing. Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it just because you asked me to. But I'm gonna give it back at some point. You can be sure of that.
indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey,
Oh, one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I discovered. Sure, because then there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right? Well, there's that too. Huh? You mean there's something else? It's nothing. Forget I said anything. I can't just forget that
so
easily.
then,
Hey, shall we begin?
Makoto.
I'm counting on you, Makoto. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot.
Goodbye.
I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different than any other time. And like any other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything's gonna be fine. I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety. And then I got to work. Okay, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma, you can see me, right? Get out here. I got a bone to pick with you. And a few moments later...
Monokuma appears!
Well, this is a surprise. You being the one to call me out. What the hell do you want, kid?
Hey!
Hey, by the way,
Huh?
Most suspicious.
what were you and Kyoko up to? Going into the bathhouse? Just the two of you? In the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, would you say? So warm and wet and warm. I bet you guys...
Remove to confirm of local international censorship laws.
All over her, didn't you? Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late-night bath scene. Because I like to maintain a healthy lifestyle of observation far away from X-rated exploits.
Oh, so is that why there's no surveillance camera in the bathroom?
Bullseye!
Or is it maybe because the lens get all fucked up and you can't see anything anyway? Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
You need something?
Anyway, you went all the trouble to get me out here. Now what do you want?
Oh, well, there's just something I want to confirm with you.
Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a dude fella?
Dude fella.
Actually,
But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. Cap?
Actually there is.
Seriously?
my
Then-
entire existence.
Then what am I? My entire existence.
This is kind of depressing.
That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So, what did you really want to ask?
Non-binary Monokuma, let's go! Oh, well, it turns out that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
What are you thinking?
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way it's possible and all, but... Is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me? You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me! You're not gonna to ask something useful like how to get the best honey or sign breeding tips, didn't you just say that there's not a male-female bear saying, why do I get bear breeding tips from you? Excuse me? This is just crazy. Are all pubescent teen boys as nutty as you? God, you're so annoying. Fine, it was a key and that's it. What was that second thing? It's a blank, stupid, a secret. Fill it in yourself. Making me charge all the way out here for that. I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out. Fucking stupid ass kids, why did I fucking make this game for them? They ain't gonna appreciate damn things that go over them.
Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Whew. I hope I kept them distracted long enough. All I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine. Right?
Dumbass kids don't appreciate a good trap when they see one, fucking always trying to get me to answer stupid ass questions. Get a bear, get some peace around here. Fuck!
I'm back to my room and laid down, do my best to settle my nerves and go back to sleep.
Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Chunsoft Company Limited.
This super stylish, super fashionable game is created by Spike Chunsoft? Then we've got to buy it now!
To recommend it to your friends, too!
Hey chat, y'all should play Danganronpa. It's a great game.
Shield the Danganronpa.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine!
Maybe I should put this as my phone alarm to get up to work. Because of Monokuma every morning just so I fucking punch my phone and get up faster.
Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Like, it's 7 a.m. I just have Monokuma in my ear, like, rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful... Just throw my phone across the room. It's like, no. My body feels so heavy this morning. It must be because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. Nyum. You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? What the fuck made you a goody two-shoes? You wouldn't care if I was late or early. Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
What's your problem?
You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work? Huh? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. Huh? I just thought, I mean, since a day has passed, it may be reset. Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign from my neck that says bad girl. I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush. If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. Bro. Love yourself, Toko. Like, on God. On God, love yourself, girl. Love yourself, please! If you do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. Have a little bit of self-respect for yourself. Listen, bro, I'm not one to kink shame, but like, the trash in the mouth thing is a little too far. Like, that's too much. As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind. It's no use. She's disgusting to the bone. Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning. Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, or for your wedding, or for anything. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday and she's not gonna show up anymore. I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do right now is just keep quiet.
Strange.
Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so... Oh yeah, you still have her key.
What's this?
Ah! Are you looking for Miss Kitty Kitty? Whoa, what do you want now?
Hey!
I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kitty Kitty is, right? Do you know where she is? Well, it's hard to say. Huh? You don't know either? It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here. To try and prod us for information. Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they become some indie, and they name some indie bullcrap? Please! Please!
This is very suspicious.
I feel like I'm getting whiplash. The way he changes subjects like that. Thank goodness. Looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off just fine last night. Which could mean...
Hey,
maybe the mastermind can't monitor us. Yeah. No. Could she have been right about that?
Hey!
So, was I right? You're looking for Miss Kitty Kitty. Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea. And even if we didn't know, he wouldn't tell you. For serious. I see. Well, fine, whatever. I don't even care anymore. Sayonara, suckers. As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. So what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that way.
No?
Where the heck could she have gone? Don't you think we should all go look for her? And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her.
Very suspicious.
Yeah, how can we not know where she is?
totally.
So strange. Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. But somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice? Where could it be? We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Oh boy! Free time! Whew! Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel like it's just more than just me staying up late last night. Who will I hang out with today that's gonna die? Who we got? Okay, no one's here. No one's here. They're probably on the 5th floor, to be fair. Yep. Yeah, you two are there. You're there. You're there. Well, my options aren't a lot of people. So... let's go with Hito. Wait. Do I have... yeah, I should have some prizes that I can maybe give him.
So then.
Monokuma seems like super advanced, right? I think maybe we can caught in the middle of something terrible.
Very suspicious.
Global revolution by the ancient civilization that we've ruined. Their alien technology will destroy us. Or maybe not, I don't know. Should I talk to you while he's going acting like this? Sure. Oh, you wanna hang out with me?
Like some occult mystery.
Well then, have I got a story for you. My research reveals a surprising connection between Tokyo Tower and the lost Lemurian civilization. Here, spent a lot of time talking about stuff that didn't make any sense to me. Sure. What can we give him? Scarabs can be said by ancient societies. Better known today as the dung beetle. Yeah, I think you'd be into that cult shit. Yeah! I'll take whatever I can get my hands on. Okay.
Well?
Hey, Makoto. Are you familiar with Kamata? It's a tiny little suburb in Tokyo, right? Yeah, I've heard of it. What about it? I've not heard of it. But don't tell anyone I told you this, but they appear there. What does? UMAs! Cryptids? Oh, sick! I got it! Talk about cryptids, right? Unidentified mysterious animals. You got it! It just so happens they've been appearing little old Kamata. What kind of cryptids? The terrifying skyfish. In the West, they're usually just called rods. They can fly and they have a thin body and a big wide fin. They can move their fins in a wave pattern, which lets them move faster from the naked eye can see.
Could it be?
You ever heard of Anomalocaris? Some people think that's what the skyfish evolved from. Some others think they're an artificial light form, a genetically engineered military superweapon. Isn't that scary as hell? But what would you be doing in Tokyo? And in Kamata, no less. Nobody knows. But I think they're dangerous. You know how close Kamata is to Haneda Airport, right? I don't want to wait till it's too late. I've been thinking I should call the airlines. They need to know there's a way to get rid of those damn skyfish. Oh, and I know what it is. As long as they can pay my fee, I can keep things safe for them. That's what I'm gonna tell them. I wouldn't do that if I were you. I see a lot of jail time in your future if you do. Plus, it's not like super occult. I don't understand. Skyfish, huh? I don't think I've heard of that cryptid. I'm gonna look it up. Huh. What the fuck are these things? In cryptology ufology, rods, also known as skyfish, air rods, or stellar entities, are elongated visual artifacts appearing in photographic images and video recording. Huh. Neat. Well, I actually learned something today then. I didn't know they had another name for that. I didn't even know they were called rods. Cool. I like cryptids. They're a neat thing to, like, talk about. I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead and now I'm getting chills. He got the virus! This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. Let's see if we can talk to those two. Or at least one of those two. How about the crazy bitch? Makoto, are you leering at me? What are you thinking? What are you planning to do with me? Did I talk to Toko while she's acting like this? Yeah. Just perfectly happy spending time by myself. You were next to Byakuya, but okay. Spend some time with a cold and distant Toko. Yeah. What can we give Toko? You're a freak. You might like this. Never mind. I think I made her mad. Probably thinks worse of me now. She wants something? She's not saying anything. Maybe I should try to start a conversation. Toko? What? You want to talk to me? Well, I can't stop you, so talk already. Okay, sure, but what should I say? So what do you like to do in your spare time? Why do you want to know? Well, I mean, you know, we're trapped here together, right? We're gonna be friends. It'd be nice to know each other. What did you just say? That part of being trapped, we're gonna be what? Friends? What do you mean, friends? You think I'm stupid? You're trying to trick me. I've already been hurt once before. I'm not gonna let it happen again. You've been hurt? What happened?
Anyway,
Come on, you don't really care about me. You don't want to know me. Even I know that. No, that's not true. Fine, then tell me. Tell you what. You know why they call me the ultimate writing prodigy, right? Yeah, sure, you've won all kinds of literary prizes and stuff. Tell me what I'm good at. Tell me what my genre specialty is. You really want to convince me you give a crap? You should at least know that. Down the ultimate prize is romance, isn't it? Romance, of course. Oh, you actually knew? Your biggest success was So Lingers the Ocean, right? Everyone says it's your masterpiece. That book was such a hit that fishermen shot to the top of all the hottest men polls, right? Damn, just like that? How did you know all that? Nobody could care about me. I'm telling you, I do. I mean, we're friends, aren't we? You're blind. Your straightforward nature blinded me. Toko ran off, screaming like a banshee. I'm not really sure. Does she hate me now? Oh, sick. Skill vocabulary. Yippee. Spooky music. I'm getting the chills. I feel kinda dizzy. I can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limits. As I dropped onto my bed, I felt like I was falling to a bottomless pit. I was unconscious where my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It's more like my consciousness went dim. I moved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is all to say, I was restless. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. Within the dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind.
I understand.
Understand. That voice. It's so familiar. It's
Understand.
It's me.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
What? Huh? What am I trying to say?
This is all for hope. And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here. My dream just now. What? So strange. Huh?
Oh, hello! Hey, yo, why was Rey Mysterio about to stab me? Hey, Kyoko. Well, yes, but also, hi, Fresh.
Kyoko? What did you say?
I wonder what that game that appears in the TV is. Oh, it's not appearing anymore.
Every day is peaceful. Every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging, unending happy days. Days of boredom repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see. Life without the tiniest speck of abnormality.
If we're like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
You spin, you spin.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and get ready to
It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. I let out a deep sigh to bring myself up the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfound lethargy. They had all disappeared in the night. All that's left was me, drenched in sweat. Oh, bro, I hate that. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I caught either. It was also the dream I had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab fragments of the dream and reel them up from the depths of my memory. That's right. I remember last night. I came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice. I didn't really understand. And then Rey Mysterio was about to stab me in the face. All of a sudden I was awake. Oh, he's got like a Monokuma mask. And there was a strange person standing next to my bed wearing a mask. And they were holding a knife. I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I feel like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with fever. I'm somewhere far away watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember what really happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. Next thing I remember, Kyoko was there. But what would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? Oh, check the jar. I opened this jar and... Huh? It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange. Because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in there. Wait, that means... Hello! The knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was that behind the mask? And why was Kyoko? What the hell is going on? Well, I don't think I'm gonna figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. Then I can talk to everyone else about it.
Hey, Makoto.
Oh, Makoto. Yep, that's Makoto. Sure as the sky is blue. Hey, Hina. Strange? You really had me worried, you know. What happened to you last night? Worried?
I mean,
Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your door, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know... I mean, not that that actually happened. I mean, nobody here would want to, you know. So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys showed up. But why'd you come to get me? Did something happen? No? Well, lots of stuff, actually. I'm not sure I can really explain. Let's come here with everyone else. Then they can tell you all about it. Meet up. So, everyone is waiting somewhere else or something? Oh yeah, we stayed up the whole night. The whole night? I lost at rock, paper, scissors. I had to come get breakfast for everyone. So, you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there. The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? Bro, it's like you miss one day of school and then so much shit happened. You're like, dude, what? Why does a good shit happen when I just don't go to school one day? You miss one day and suddenly like a meteor crashed into the school and everyone was like got superpowers for like 2 hours and you're like, bro, I got sick and I missed that. Shit. Or like a really big fight breaks out and then no one talked about it. Oh, there he is.
Oh, hey, Makoto.
This is like being late for your wedding, the birth of your own son, and your own funeral all at once. Jeez, to show up now like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed. It's like Hina said, everyone's here, besides Kyoko. Then I noticed, they formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was, what the? Before I could catch myself, I cried out. What? What? Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not phased.
Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but... What is this? What are you guys doing? It looks like it's been professionally disassembled. How is that possible? Tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous? All four of you explain. Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say you're tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
Hey, come on.
Well, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto. It's not so much I like you. Byakuya found this little fella laying around, and we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything. Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try to talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still, Monokuma lay there motionless. I gathered everyone as quickly as possible so I could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was master stroke of genius. A chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyways? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down, then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind. Something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected? They were probably so scared of Master they ran away in terror. Or maybe they got sick or something. But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that, not the mastermind? Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer and plays as necessary. That's true, he says the exact same thing every day, right? Hey guys, I don't think this is a good time for light conversation. I've just found something. What is it? Oh, I don't know. A bomb? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. Bomb? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements, then sure to go off. Motion sensor? You're serious? I'm starting to get all shaky. Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you? Oh, I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You're so not fine. You're all. Oh, I probably should have mentioned the motion sensor is off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that. God, you're like the worst, most spineless worm of the century. Hey, come on, the century just getting started. Don't call the race early. Whatever, just hurry and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it's not gonna be any good. Oh, yeah, good call.
Well?
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Here, put the bomb down. But that wasn't my main concern at this point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. She just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened in the mastermind that they weren't expecting? What could that have been? I thought about it. I couldn't help but think to the night before. Being attacked by that masked figure.
Just a second.
Hey, Makoto? Huh?
Hey.
Don't huh us! Did you hear a thing we just said? Huh? So that's a no. What, are some kind of brain-dead farm animal? Sorry. We were saying, since we're all done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we decided to continue our offensive assault.
Clear now.
To try and uncover the Mastermind's true identity. We're going to break into the Headmaster's room. Really? Since the Mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance, won't you agree? But if the Mastermind comes back while we're in there, if you're scared, then you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6. This is a battle. A fight to the death between us and the Mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now. So, what are you gonna do? You gonna run away or you gonna fight? You're right. I'll go with you.
All clear now.
Okay then. We're going to break into the Headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourself. I'll follow you anywhere, Master. To the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength. I can do this. I'm a man. I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Target was the Headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Hypocrite that you are. Will you fight, or will you perish like a dog? Naturally, Master's the one to show such bravery. Just make sure you don't get in his way.
Okay.
Sakura's gonna be watching over us. We're definitely gonna find something to help us bring this to an end. We finally reached the climax. So let's hurry up and finish it before the Mastermind catches us all.
Let's go.
This is where we expose every last detail of the Mastermind. Is everyone ready? Nyum. Rattle, rattle. It's locked, as expected. So, what are you gonna do? Isn't it obvious? We're going to tear this door off its hinges. Wait, but the rules say... We've seen that the Mastermind has been watching us. Those don't matter anymore. But like Makoto said, if the Mastermind did show us while we were in there, then we'll just have to finish their business before that can happen. Okay, sure, but we've come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed that this is what we have to do, so we have to do it. So beautiful.
I mean...
We're serious?
What the heck?
We don't have any choice. We're desperate. Let's do it. Let's rip this door down. Wait, but I thought the door was already ripped down because of Sakura.
Actually...
Okay, but how are we gonna do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? The thing in the tool shed. Oh yeah, the pickaxe!
I see.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, then when you left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot
It's
now.
all clear now.
Okay. I'll get the pickaxe and be here by 9:01. That's straight up unreasonable. By myself? Surely you like to have your own me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's me and you time, Master, then yeah. You know how much time it took for you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Unacceptable! That Toko ran as loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey.
For serious though, are we gonna knock this door down? No problem solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. Jesus Christ. Why is everyone just fucking pounding on heat over not being manly? Damn, bro. He's right. Can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
We know the danger. Yeah.
Hey,
Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm all no. I'm totally flap staff. Fap sauce? Fap what? Also, Genocide Jill, what happened? You saw something. You either sneezed or you saw some blood. What happened? Gross, where'd that come from? Wait, Genocide Jill, where'd you come from?
Called for me and so I appeared.
Hello, it's the wondiferous, murdiferous fiend. Here to greet you with razor sharp smile.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? No, you seeping imbecile, the pickaxe! Seeping imbecile, master. You wooed me with your executive level barbs. Here comes the bloody nose! Seriously though, did you forget to pick the pickaxe? Omega-3 fatty acids, that's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. But I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch. This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes.
Ah, the light bulb just went on. That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Oh, we solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. One more mystery?
Have you reached that certain age?
Why is that a line she has? Yep, now I just need to figure out the identity of Object X. Now what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life. I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What? What did you find? Corpus. Oh. Did you hear me? I said corpse. A corpse?
Yep.
That's right. I found a corpse in the garden. You found a corpse in the garden.
What did you say?
It's not Kyoko. Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into. We're going to the garden. Okay. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... Not Rey Mysterio! I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. There was a knife buried in her stomach up to the hilt. That's her stomach? Looks like the back. What the? Are they really dead? For sure, but who is it? Just to make things clear, last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. Whoever that it was, now they're... I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. Okay, that's where you switch. You saw the corpse and the blood and you were just like, ugh.
No way.
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body? Hey yo, interrogate the chickens! Interrogate the chickens, they saw shit! We're gonna Phoenix write this shit. Get the chickens, we'll transcribe their clucking, and get the The culprit. You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. Well, first thing I'm going to do is look at the body. I need to find out who this actually is. There's no way to tell mask covering their face like that. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim's a total mystery. One thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How'd they wind up dead in here? Their heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to a gnat that's dripping into her stomach. Their clothes are stained bright red. That looks more like pink to me. Homie, that doesn't look like a bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Your face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl at least. No. Huh? How can you tell? Well, I see the outline of her chest and just the general shape of the body. The more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then it could be. Okay then. Let's just tear the mask clean off. Wait, don't. By the time he called out, it was already too late. Pilko's hand shut the mask, and the next instant, there was a blinding light and a deafening roar. It was a bomb! The body blew up. It blew up, it blew up, it blew up, it blew up, it blew up. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass. I just saw Genocide Jill just flying. But then, hurry up, put up the fire. My consciousness attempted to float away. The voice reached up and pulled me back down to earth. Someone pressed something to my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Sploosh. Spleesh. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind the only unpleasant smell of burning. I guess that took care of it. Oh, what the hell, man? It exploded?
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. Now the body... it's burnt to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. Don't compare it to steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. And now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh? If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be. I refuse to believe it's Kyoko. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? And that dead body is Kyoko? That can't be right. Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? There is one other person.
In other words,
The mastermind. There is also the hidden student, but... What? The mastermind?
what the heck?
Come on, there's no way. The mastermind got charboiled. Get serious. Get serious. I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have a reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain the other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma could hardly move as if its master is dead, right? But that corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I remember what Alter Ego said.
What the heck?
You said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. Then, could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Huh? Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak. What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school. I think you better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
It sounded like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. There's another student here, and it's a female? That would match the body's characteristics. And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it? Okay, so the mastermind is this girl Mukuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair. But if she's been hiding here in the school like some kind of teenage Bigfoot, how'd she wind up burnt to a crisp? None of this make any sense, so just suddenly show up and then die. I think we better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Hey, wait! What? Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko? She kind of just flew into a wall somewhere, probably. Oh yeah, she got totally blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. This fucking sprite! Bro! She's mind blasted! Oh, she survived! Oh, she survived. What just happened, Master? You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, then I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live. This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. I now have to focus on the body. Okay. Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko, after all. Hold on, there's something on the ground there. There's something next to the body. It's a key? Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma?
So...
That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. And this key is... What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this is on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? You don't know, huh? Makoto, I'm giving you a very important task. Huh?
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean...
In other words,
the bio lab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now? What? I wasn't done! Ugh. The hand was interesting. I was like, this nail job. I feel like I've seen someone with this before. Philo's definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. I went to insert the key I found in the garden into the keyhole. The key isn't close to fitting, which means the key doesn't go to this room. Okay, so... The hand on the body. She had the... Assuming it is a female, like 100% confirmed. The hand had like this nail job on her, like red nails. I'm like, I feel like I've seen this hand before. Door to the data center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. Click on the keyhole. Bingo. It fits. Then this is the key to the data center. That should unlock the data center. I guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. He headed back to the garden. Zahando. So you're back. How'd it go? I found out which room this key goes to. It's a data center down on the 4th floor. Then we can get into the data center now. Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go into the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. Looks like the door's still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not gonna be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking the question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
In other words,
It's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm being used. Toko appears. What you doing back here? Master told you he trusts you? Master told you that? Don't let it go to your head. I am so not happy about any of this. Let me shut and put my hand on the door. I close my eyes and try to clear my mind. I'm a silent player. Slowly open the door. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. Oh, what the fuck? In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this one had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with this kind of dread. Hey, that's... Kido extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look at what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is... It's the direct feed from a single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room, and they're displayed here on these monitors.
so that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. So watch us! And this room is
Clear now.
the Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The Mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here, watching us. Then I think that settles it. Huh? The body in the garden. They had the key to this room. It could only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikusaba. And she was the Mastermind. And the Mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so. For serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself. The Mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because I need that body. Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was it that... But if the Mastermind really is dead, that means we can get out of this hellhole. We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on! No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. Huh? What about the exit? If the Mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the Mastermind set this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the Mastermind was obviously murdered. Murdered? So you think so too, huh? Naturally. The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. The Mastermind was murdered. Yo, they just paused. Did they just like pause the Mastermind? Like, killed him, cut him up, and put a bomb in and suture it back in. And it's like, okay, have fun. Man, I feel sorry for Paz and Metal Gear having that shit happen to her. Ooh, 2 bombs. Yikes. Why does it gotta be that way? I mean, could have even done it. That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the Mastermind.
I'm telling you.
Now do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. Shut the fuck up. Mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answer to those questions. After all, the mastermind must spend who knows how much time in here. Okay then, let's begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. Well, first thing I'm gonna do is Monokuma door. The door's kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? And of course it's locked. Oh look, the door's locked, huh? What if you use the key from that open the door? Let's give it a try just in case. Oh good, I don't even fit the keyhole. Is this where the Monokuma key goes in then? Oh.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. Can't stop thinking about the door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worry about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. Oh, you got a monitor of the world. There's a ridiculous number of monitors here. The mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this. Huh? Oh. Oh, goodness. Wow. See, she just keeps surprising me. Like, every time I think she's like crossed the line, she just keeps going. I'm like, bro. Yo, they went ham. Woo. Bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high power, high performance PC. Nothing like the ancient laptop's alter ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So, what, we can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? Masterminds have been using these to monitor the network and alter ego. You may well be right about that. But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. What's this monitor? Nothing showing up on this one. Hey, look! Next to that TV. That TV antenna?
How about that?
It is! It's just like the one my grandma uses. It's only one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if you hook up that antenna, we can watch TV? Oh, did someone say TV?
No.
Well, well, Saturday morning Hina's here. Are you talking about me? Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on, come on, come on!
No?
Ah, you're all starved for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic. And you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. I mean, I got the reference, but what you talking about?
You know?
Oh, what's wrong? Good news for you all. For all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? Now we all gotta do is switch it on. And do it. Freaking idiot mastermind. Oh, you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world. And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. Nobody thought they could get away with it. Eh? Hey, yo, what the fuck? Huh? This is... It's the feed coming from the surveillance kind of monitoring this room, isn't it?
Heck?
Oh, that's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing? That's really weird, huh? You're weird. In every way possible. Not just weird, super weird. But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how's it showing the camera feed? Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let me give that a try. Either one for each channel one by one. But on every channel was just us. There's a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
What the? Is it broken or something?
Be...
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. Listen, it looks like a CRT. Just smack it on the side. It'll fix itself. No problem. How? But you... What? But... I mean... Huh? A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually,
I'm not sure, but... Huh? Huh? What? 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 Yeah! Been a while, you friggin' bastards! Monokuma? Oh, you're supposed to be dead. Me? Dead? Don't be freaking stupid. Wait, you're acting kind of strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
Of course I'm different. Evolution's perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even, it's been like half a day at most. How are you alive again? Ah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see. The moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead, all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the one who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well, now.
And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you to all have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going.
let me out of here.
We were supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you so obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get it? There's no getting out of here. And besides, this life isn't all that bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well, now.
I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point?
Hey,
Excuse me. You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is an essential part of your school life here. I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind. But it connected the antenna, so why is it just showing the surveillance feed? Look at how attentive they are now. Well, then I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. The TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in from the antenna. Huh? But what does that mean? Wait. So it shows the feed of where the antenna's at?
what the heck?
So if I put the antenna somewhere else, it'll display that feed? Huh. It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here.
Unbelievable.
You're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Chills, kills.
Oh. Not what I was thinking. Did not cross my mind, that one. Oh my god. This killing game is being broadcasted live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What?
Extreme.
The killing game is being broadcasted live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. It doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even I understood the words, I'm not sure I'd understand the deeper meaning. Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this? It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow? The cabin feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible! That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found in hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now? Of course! I heard a kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind, like a boat tossing in the ocean. My mind had begun to creak and groan. Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries. Even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience to show them the true despair like they've never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show. The best in despair entertainment.
What are you saying?
You're lying. This is on TV. The police and everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us. What if they already did? Huh?
Yes, indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might get on their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally though, so whatever.
This can't be.
But to take control of all communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep. So how could things have come this far? Well, there's a secret. There's something you all need to remember to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh. There's a little business of... That's the dead body jingle.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Huh? Class trial? You mean... That's a lot of poo-hoo-hoo.
It's the Monokuma file.
I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it your all you got. Understand?
Heart-pounding excitement.
Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride.
Wait, I can't wait.
And then, he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible. The truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We sit there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had to just keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment and how is he still alive?
Sick of this.
I thought that finally we could get out of here. Plus, what did he say about a class trial? Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Monokuma Ikusawa was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma's still alive and active, that means that the mastermind, Monokuma Ikusawa, isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her. So it must be Kyoko. No. No. It's not Kyoko. There's no other possibility. That body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. Don't know who she really is. To have it end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. You believe it or not doesn't matter. Truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we better begin. But if we're gonna have a class trial, that means the killer... Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no. Oh, but you just said... I don't have time to explain now. There's a veritable amount of issues I need to confirm. So now I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you put everything you have into this. This is how the game works after all. What the fuck? Bro! They really gave us that sliver of hope, only to drag us back down into reality. Is it a different investigation fee? It's like starting out different. Ooh, groovy. Oh god, I need to pee really quick after that. I need to release things out of my body. Here, back. I'm back. Also, I didn't get jump scared Monokuma, I just got surprised. I'm like, he's alive. I thought for sure he was done. I was like, oh shit, is this how he's gone? He just comes back, I'm like, ah! I know I screamed. Yeah, Monokuma pretended to be dead. I was happy with life. Then he came back. I screamed because life didn't matter. I felt all my joy being taken away. Fucking bear. Actually, where's the... Alright, let's go. Well, I'd better start by checking the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. Great. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim was stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually is. Or actually was. The unidentified body. Could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened, and we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important, from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. I check the body more thoroughly. Maybe I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Huh? Something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. I knew it. I think they get in the world of normal activity. Fake nails. Okay, so this person's working fake nails. There's something on the back of her right hand. It's a tattoo? Got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing. It looks like a picture of a dog or something. I haven't seen anything like it before. Doggy. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. I think it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it. Which explains the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? Yeah. Like fragging something. I'm burnt, so I can't be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like it before. But where? Wait, there? Let's double check that later. Is that the bomb part of it? It's a knife laying on the ground. Is this? It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. That means the knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife looks really familiar. Wait, is this? That's it! It's a knife that person was holding. It's getting really weird. There's just too many strange coincidences. It just keeps appearing in my dreams. What that person in the mask was that attacked me last night? They were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab the same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because... when they attacked, I was in kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. And maybe then I... And if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko's the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. Well, am I gonna rat myself out? It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and?
Serious.
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found? Huh. I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember what that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7, as usual, and I headed to the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there and met with everyone, that was around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to get the pickaxe, and that when she found the body. What time was it then? It was 9. Now then, Toko, time is it? Yeah. That's right, it had to have been around 9 o'clock. Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So, I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 AM. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job. Good timing, Makoto. I want to talk to you. What do you want to talk about?
In other words,
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi? Correct. I'd love to hear what you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it? Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hito's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
in other words,
So the murder could have only taken place at some point during nighttime, after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hito, and Hina and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hito in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have an airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
that's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well. But you never came to the door. So precisely where were you? I'm telling the truth. I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I know. So what now? You seem to be at quite a disadvantage here. The only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? God, everything's just being pointed at me. It's like, okay, so you might have killed Kyoko in your sleep. You don't have an actual alibi besides you were asleep in your room, but... Ooh. So who does the body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Good on you, actually. Listen, Makoto, you remember how the body looked, before it blew up? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. And also, there was a knife sticking around the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body is still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. For how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, that was a big help. Now you explain it, I tell me remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better, too. So, thank you, too. The room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, very typical tool shed. Oh, hello. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? Well, I can go look into that. Could be related to the case. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime. Oh? But the underside, it's totally clean and completely dry. One side of the top is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. It's the one thing here that concerns me. Chicken. There's some chickens in the chicken coop. Where did the fifth one go? Where is the fifth chicken? Who let them out? Four?
Yo,
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, you know how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there are precisely 5. Yeah, right? What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here right now. I run short. Ah! That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared. I was down here just before nighttime last night. There were definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappeared, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hito and focus on the problem at hand. I didn't want a chicken to disappear. Could you relate to the case? Chicken. Down control sprinklers. 7:30 every morning. Yes. Huh? Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? And if the body was here before, then the sprinklers should have gotten it wet. Which means the murder might have taken place at, like, in the morning. I think I've checked everything I need in this area, but I'm not done yet. The area I need to check. Specifically the fragment I found before. Yeah, we're going to the gym. Is that corpse really Kyoko? That's true. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room...
It's all clear now.
What?
Just give up.
I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. Hey, Byakuya? If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all. Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry. I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see. Depending on my mood, I may go with you. Or I may not. Come back later, huh? Alright, in the meantime, we should go look somewhere else. Maybe we should check out that one area. I thought the bomb would be here. I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
Found some. Yeah, that one. Wait, Monokuma's body's still here, so... Where the fuck was the other one? Guess there's many Monokumas. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. That bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in that garden. Yep. You go some Byakuya? You want to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Wait for me! Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took the key and slid into the keyhole, and then... And it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. Oh, this is Kyoko's room. There's something on the table. It's a wood block decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers had those really traditional, the lockers had those really traditional public bathhouses using for their locks. I wouldn't know. I never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
Certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that might go to. The dojo? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Bed. Here's her bed. Is anything interesting here, at least. If the case is connected. Back to the 5th floor. Here. Oh!
Such ignorance.
Oh? In the bathroom, you think? Here's the bathroom. I've seen articles hanging out to dry. I better not look inside. Okay?
What?
Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. That clue might help us understand Kyoko. You can't be serious. That's why you made me take the time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely get something more concrete. Something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know.
It's true.
I'm sure I have it somewhere. Found it! It's in that envelope. Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it.
Interesting.
Well, something has certainly happened. So open it. Okay. Open the envelope and look inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets?
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it be? But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but I lifted up the sheets. And I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Oh! Class 78 student registry? Mukuro Ikusaba?
I see.
It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, looks like it. It's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room, along with the key. Fucking Monokuma. This must be the blank Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't got time for your sentimental indulges. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together and look down the profile sheet. Name, female, the ultimate soldier. What? Although smaller for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation showed up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she had received the battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. That's a lot. The ultimate soldier, mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one non-fiction, the other is a sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That's how I saw things. It's just an ordinary person, but then I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I lived in. I have to say I'm intrigued. I remember I've heard say the Fenrir has already... Wow! I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player. He's becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. It's you.
What?
What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Uh-oh, you found her profile.
So what if we did?
Hey.
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't have it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forget is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
A rule violence is so unforgivable. You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours.
Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as a school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself.
Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about it unfair now, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting?
Interesting.
It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in the killing game. I don't think I ever told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
Look at them all.
Great. When you all first got together in the main hallway, back when there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all.
A misunderstanding? Are you saying...
That's right. There weren't actually 15 of you.
indeed.
The total number of students taking part in killing games is actually 16.
16 then?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of the school life. And they were roommates. So the one making all the regulations is... Why?
Did you say something?
Why are you telling us this?
Oh, well, because... Like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the rating. And since we got too many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Make sense?
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you.
Revenge?
I want to get back to that sneaky Miss Kitty Giddy, so I'm gonna share a little secret with you.
Seriously?
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see.
What?
Okay, now that's all you got.
Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand... No. She wouldn't wear fake nails. No. That doesn't seem something like Kyoko would do. A tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wear those gloves to hide the scars, which means... Those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here. Obviously what Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules of the game. But why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make it clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he says that proves that Mukuro is connected to the case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case?
Certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one that killed Kyoko. Huh? But that would explain why we have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school's killing game. Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come out to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first
What?
began. But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my
It's all
mind.
clear now.
Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
Other words,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold to say the least. It makes more sense than to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible. But if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places that need an investigation. I should find out the key and the dojo are really connected.
let's go.
Well, are you coming? Boop.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found in the locker, right? Well, just try it. Okay. Took the wood black key and turned into the locker's metal key and boop. Locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. There are arrows in here. Looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium. These are quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wall-up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a bloodstain? Yeah, if it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. The duct tape is related to the case somehow? But how could it possibly be involved? I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Mukuro Ikusaba translates roughly to Corpse Warblade. It's kind of metal. Is something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room? Or perhaps... Byakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on the next location. What next location? There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was a part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in the school would you go to do research on something? A classroom? Research. Are you talking about the archive? That's right. The archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access
Let's
to.
go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there's a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seems to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to the shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. Byakuya returned with a file in hand.
I see.
Tell me, boy. Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it through high school without learning a single word of French? Well, I didn't either, Byakuya. Not everyone took French class. I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you. But I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They've been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicated they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they acquired. Some, however, believe that there was a mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it? This all kinds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality. Only reality. These people are a part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. How'd you mention it? The report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It says Fenrir is the wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of each team, each soldier that joins the squad will get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Damn, that's metal as fuck. Could that mean...
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us, organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
The time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial. It would seem that way. Let's go. Ugh. Okie dokie, Bindu. Whew. Man, I should have not had that fucking can of coffee. Well, I don't know if it's the coffee or work tired. I mean, today wasn't even that bad. So I'm like, bro, why do I feel like I'm just gonna collapse? Oh, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? Disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? What is ranked high enough for you guys to go on together? Just the two of you? And I'll fucking give him a sloppy kiss while I'm at it, so you shut up. Huh? What? Are you jealous?
Hey.
You're making some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself. Stop talking and embrace yourselves. We'll be here any second. Any second. You could show up any second. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet? Maybe he died again? What should we do? Wait in here or... Or what? Jesus! No! Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why'd you watch my time and make me wait like that?
What? I made you wait. You got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait.
Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's there now, can we?
What are you talking about? Everyone is here. I've been waiting for you.
Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish one of y'all for making me wait, right? If y'all agree, it's a violation. tradition! I'll arrange a punishment right now.
It's me you're waiting for. I'm here. I heard that voice while spun around to look. Kyoko! I'm here, and no rule's been broken. Kyoko! Kyoko, you're still alive! No, it's a ghost!
Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it in the class trial. You need to save some of that fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
Is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong?
You're so selfish. So spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially. But I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts in the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you.
Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! She really didn't die? Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. He's 9, now we gotta deal with a ghost! I told you, stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Yakuya stepped into the elevator. Master, away from me! Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we would take too long. I'll be happy when the trial's all over. One after the other, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key used to go somewhere, didn't you? So I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. Second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I thought I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea Buddy had been discovered. Then, when did you find out? Just now. I finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time over to go to the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
However,
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to? Actually, to be precise, not
in
quite.
other words,
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What?
Just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation. Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. And the door slid shut. This time the clunking was not enough to hurry my ears. The dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. That dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without a warning. Dazzling light penetrated my eyes, but it wasn't an illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Oh, what the fuck? Is this a new... What?
I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed.
Chills! Kills!
Let's get on with the show.
So the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Yo, boy! Give me that save point. I know we got, yeah, vocabulary. Increases bullet capacity affected during bullet time battle. Ooh. Okay. Trial. Alright.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong, then I'll punish everyone.
This is a new room.
Blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
She's alive, bro.
Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost.
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her traits?
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In
Yes.
fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
Hiro, darling, put your head down and be quiet. There's no way that corpse was Kyoko. But if I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here and the case won't move forward. I don't have any choice but to make your argument. Tattoo on the right hand, explode the body analysis and fake nails.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Possible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Okay, that's the button.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely
This entire discussion is idiotic. That Kyoko. Okay, then prove
The
it.
dead body
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
No, it's wrong. No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain.
Yes.
Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
Also true.
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
No, I think you don't know women. I don't think you know life and humans.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Before anything, we need to identify the victim. Everything starts from there. You want to be your secret student.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body...
No, that's wrong. There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real? If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
True?
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
We saw a man get made into butter. If that's not cruel and unusual, I'd hate to see what's cruel and unusual for you, Hiro.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog? Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it.
Christ.
The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
If you compare the tattoo and the other information, yeah, the name of the victim is clear.
I got it!
Nope.
Fenrir
Oh,
Mercenary
okay.
Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is a wolf. The fuck? L. I'll take the L.
Now I understand. The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge world-ending wolf race.
Yeah, and I beat its ass in a bunch of JRPGs. World ending my
He's
ass.
the child of the trickster god Loki and the female giant.
After all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. And that means
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a Kulak's trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
And who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time? And when she finally turns up, she gets killed. Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
Oh shit!
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big old brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
No.
Nope. There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've
It's
already
me!
narrowed down
I'm the
list of
killer!
possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Guessing what we know, they're gonna be true.
I got it!
Me and Kyoko.
You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
exactly so.
So the only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it! I can't let this stand. Someone have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Yeti.
Before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
What time was it? 9.
The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
The random cabra.
top wet, the bottom is completely dry. What a brutal maniac!
I'm so sick of her.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because... while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
Yeah, music's vibe. Ah, Dios mío!
Last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
Damn, this set, I'm gonna have to switch the chat widget I use because it doesn't show sub messages. It also isn't deleting comments of like bots and stuff, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of sniffing on that. Thank you, June, for the sub. I love you.
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Oh my god, this is 7 months and you're on a 3-month streak. Jesus Christ. Kyoko's the only one without an alibi. I mean, the Mukuro's killer is... No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone
I'd
that's...
just like to say one thing.
Uh-oh.
If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever.
No, mija, fucking prove that you didn't
Which
kill
is
her,
why
please?
I can't let that happen.
Yeah, prove you didn't kill her, please.
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me?
I mean, we've been blaming you since, like, day 1.
Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Okay.
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
You're gonna say the tarp, aren't you?
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take was covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
And the ping fingers are back at me. Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about that right now. The tarp. Suppose use the way Kyoko said. The tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body...
Wait, something's not right.
And what might that be?
Can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko said. Oh, shit! Body before the explosion bullet?
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side was the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
No, I think this is a flashback bullet. I remember the blood on the body hadn't dried yet. Kyoko even warned us not to touch it to avoid it getting any blood on us.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
I want to try
But
something.
the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water.
No, not that one.
Since it was facing down toward the bottom, of course it didn't get dirty.
Oh, cool. It wasn't a flashback one. Oh, like, wait a minute.
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
Why would they wash the blood only? They would catch the rest.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
What? The blood was camouflage?
After the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim.
Yeah?
I mean, someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
I guess the infirmary.
They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office. That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
They cut themselves? The chicken!
I got it! Could it have been chicken blood?
It like came to me so quickly. Fuck me. So like, wait, how did it get blood? Oh, chicken.
What? Chicken blood?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens. But after the murder, there were only 4.
I'm so sad.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood?
True.
That's messed up.
Yeah, it's true.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
Owie?
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
No, it wasn't wearing the coat like you normally would.
I think so.
No, it wasn't.
Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off.
Okay, let me see if I follow you. Let me see if I follow you before I press the X button. You're trying to say the murder, as it said right here, the murder took place before the sprinklers went off. The body was already, dead. The supposed killer wrapped them in a tarp to keep them protected from the rain. As that happened, they then came in and put a coat over them with blood already pre-put from like killing a chicken earlier and left the body there and like probably put the knife into their body. All in a span of, let's say, a few minutes after 7:30. So it would have been like maybe 8.
But the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But okay, well, it would have happened earlier, anywhere between the times of, say, 11 p.m. and onwards, because Byakuya and Hiro would have seen the body somewhere around 10:30.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult. Huh? They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe, but still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
No. Hina went straight to the... God damn it, it's looking more and more like me.
I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
To go from the 1st to the 5th floor.
That's not...
Bro, nah, man. To go from the 1st to the 5th floor after getting, like, rushed to, hey, go hit the gym because we found something urgent. No way.
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
What the fuck do you mean?
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
And the suspicion falls back on me again. But why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
Motherfucker, you choose the wrong one. You die too!
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
Oh, wait, please.
No, not that.
Oh, thank
I
God.
just remembered something super serious.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right?
Okay, yeah.
According
Oh
to
God,
the
they're gonna fucking...
The knife went all the way through, from front to back.
It's more at me. They're gonna say, oh, remember when we gave the knife to Makoto for safekeeping? Fuck.
What about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before. That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered. knife we gave to Makoto?
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah,
Then why did you hide that fact?
it's not that I hid it. It's just...
I couldn't be sure of what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious! Very suspicious indeed. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Yeah, I'm surprised you lived this long, homie. Considering everything up till now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer! Okay.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body. It's the same one we gave to Makoto. It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
You've already said this, the coat was put on the body after the tarp was made. We got, what else we got? We got getting stabbed and gave to Makoto. Wow, that's not a lot of options. Which means the knife was thrust through the coat into the body.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
Fuck! That's not what I want. That's what I want. Okay. Let me read that new one. The murder took place before the spring returned on the both suspect body. When they removed the tarp, the suspect placed the white jacket over the piece of jacket. Treated with blood, make it.
The same one we gave to Makoto. It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
It was the sky's dead body, explosion fragments, and
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question.
exploded body analysis, fragments, and the sky's dead body. Exploded body analysis. Here.
Horrible man you are, Makoto. The knife we found lodged in the dead body. It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It's not this one.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid.
If he did have that knife, but that seals it.
Just because I had them, that automatically...
Well, getting stabbed is...
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, Obviously, the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
What?
I got it! The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. Totally forgot about that.
He's just like, oh fuck yeah, my bad, homie.
The knife.
Was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing.
She goes! She fly!
The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kinda goes back to the beginning, but... what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion.
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
One explanation you can think of for the explosion. This?
I got it! After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural, because of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that
And
is
back to
the
Kyoko.
possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
There's a part of the description that does say like the victim had a blunt object? Was it a blunt object? Or like had head trauma? Where the fuck is the what do you call it? Single time, which no. Oh, on jaw, don't do that. Bro, I just saw my light like flicker. Oh, please no.